Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my podcast. And today we will be going over my final USHL 2024-2025 team tier list. I'll be also coming back to this at the end of the season to review this. That is what I do. So yeah, let's jump straight onto it. Tri-City, as I already previously mentioned in yesterday's podcast episode, I personally don't have them being very good. They losing a bunch of players, and I've not heard good stuff about them. So we're gonna keep it here. Cedar Rapids, I'm gonna say playoff team. I feel like they've been a pretty consistent playoff team for the past couple seasons. Yes, they barely made it. A few seasons ago, literally had to win the last game, and missed last year. They've either been either 6 or 7 spot, but they've always been in the mix, and I think it's about time they get higher than 6. Chicago, these are going to be ranked, by the way, so I might have one team in front of the other, and that means I have them higher in the tier list. Chicago Steel, I actually have Claw Cup contenders. I think Chicago Steel, I know they have really 2 good tenders in the Chicago, so they get a bunch of good players. They have a very good track record. Coach is good. Luca Cloutier, I know, is a very good goalie from what I've seen from him last year. So, yeah. And this is going to be a shorter podcast episode because there's less to talk about and there's a bunch of less teams. So, today's going to be a short podcast episode. And tomorrow's podcast episode will be longer because it'll be about NHL, so it's more to talk about. Tomorrow's going to be a tier list on every NHL team's captain based on skill, not leadership. So, yeah. Today's going to be a very short podcast episode, just like yesterday. Yesterday was 10 minutes. I don't even know if today will make it to 10 minutes. It probably will, but I don't know. Before we continue, oh, shoot. I didn't even put on display capture. Oh, that's my bad, y'all. My bad. That's my fault. Can you guys see it now? Baby. Okay, now you guys can actually see what I'm seeing. That one was my fault. I was worried about the intro and stuff. But I didn't even. Okay. That's fine. But now, yeah. At the end of this podcast episode, you know what? It'd be kind of fun if I just go through Twitter on my phone and kind of read out loud some of these awful posts or something like that. That'd be fun. Do that at the end of this podcast episode. Because there are some horrid takes that I kind of like to talk about. I would like to talk about in these podcast episodes, and I want it to be a little bit of a longer podcast episode. Yeah, we'll just do that. The Moines Buccaneers, I think they're going to be a pretty safe playoff team next season. I think they have a really good returning cast. They had a great great draft. And yeah, I think they're pretty due to have a good season as well. Dubuque, I may have a little bit of bias into this, but I'm really confident that our team's going to be a strong Claw Cup contender next season. We have a tremendous amount of players coming in. We have one of the best affiliate lists in the league. We have one of the best drafts in the entire league. We are the most winningest team since 2010 when we came back. We are super good at developing players and just consistently bringing good players. We're going to have one of the best goalie tandems in the league next season and a really strong team. Fargo, I think they're going to be a pretty safe playoff team. Did not mean to put them there. I think they'll be a playoff team. I think that from what they did last year, I don't think they're going to be anywhere near as good as last year. Not even in the same realm. But I do think they're going to get around the 4 to 5 range. And if it is the same playoff seeding as last season, they will make the playoffs pretty safely then. Green Bay, I think they're in the hunt. I don't think they're going to miss the playoffs, but I could see them missing the playoffs. I'd be a little bit surprised, but I wouldn't be entirely shocked if they missed the playoffs next season. They are losing a lot of their players, so yeah. Lincoln, I'm gonna have them missing the playoffs. They're losing like all the good players that they had. They didn't have that much good players last season, so they're losing all of the really good players last season. So yeah. Madison, I think they're gonna be in the hunt. I think they're gonna make it even safer than Green Bay, but I don't think they're like a safe playoff team by any means. I could see them making the playoffs, and I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that they are a good team. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like they can miss the playoffs. Muskegon, I'm gonna put them in the miss the playoffs category. I think that they're gonna miss the playoffs by quite a decent amount. They're losing 97% of the really good players from last season. They didn't really have that good of a draft to bring in more players to replace those players that they're losing. So yeah. Omaha, I think they're gonna make the playoffs, but I'm gonna put them in the hunt. I think I'm gonna put them in the hunt. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to put them in the hunt. I did not mean to put them there. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to put them in the hunt. I think they're going to make the playoffs decently, pretty safely, but not like a safe playoff team by any means. So yeah, I think that Omaha Rangers will make the playoffs, but they will not 100%. Sioux City Musketeers, I think they're going to be called Cup contenders. I think they were called Cup contenders last season. I think they might both fall off slightly, but I do think they're going to get around the 2 to 3 range. So they'll be called Cup contenders. Sioux Falls Stampede, I think they're going to be a pretty safe playoff team. They got Aiden Wright, who's going to be a great goalie next season. And they had a great returning cast, great draft, good affiliate list. So all the things going in the right direction for them to make the playoffs. Team USA and TDP, I'm going to put them in the trash category. I don't really see them being good because it's kind of hard to explain. I'm not even 100% familiar with what they do, but I know the USHL is not the only league they play in, so they have 2 different separate teams. It's weird. I don't know. Waterloo, I think they're going to be one of the top tier club cup contenders. I'm not going to lie, next season. Dude, I'm really high on the Waterloo Blackhawks. And I'm a Saints fan, so they're like our second biggest rival. Maybe our second and third-ish, probably second. Probably third. Second and third. They're in the Carabao Cup, so definitely don't like them. Yeah, I'm really high on them, even as a team that a rival team. It's my favorite team. I think it's due. I mean, I think they're gonna win the Anderson Cup. I think they're going to really come into the playoffs as a contender. Another contender coming up here in the Youngstown Phantoms. I think the Youngstown Phantoms are gonna be contenders as well. They're gonna have a really good goalie coming in to replace Aiden Wright. Hopefully, the defense is gonna be good. The forward group's gonna be good. They're gonna have a lot of good returning cast. So yeah, let me save this. I will upload it to Facebook after this podcast episode. Hold up. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a picture of it on my phone so I can upload it. My phone. Hold up. Hold up. And then let me minimize it. I think that's what you call it. Yeah, minimize it. And there we go. Okay. Let's go through my X page on my phone real quick. Should we do it on my computer? Because I'm pretty sure I signed in on my computer too. But it's fine. You know what? We're going to do it. I hope I don't see anything goofy on there on my X page. Okay, no, I won't. I don't trust X. I hope you guys will understand that. I do not trust X. Just going through here. Question of the day by Rangers Muse. Will the Rangers have a 40-plus goal scorer out this season? Man, I think Panarin's gonna be really good, but I don't think he 40 goal scorer guy. I don't. I think he's the most likely candidate to get 40 goals. If there were to be a 40 goal scorer, he would probably be the guy. I think he's going to get around 90-ish, 100 points maybe. Probably around 100 points. But I don't think 40 of those are going to go to goals. I think he's going to get like around a 35 and 65 stat line around that range. Just going through breaking news, ongoing, albeit early stage talks between Dallas Stars and Maple Leafs regarding Nick Robinson. According to sources, asking prices on protected first-year prospect drafted in the middle of the first round, 2021 to 2024. So Nick Robinson is maybe going to Dallas, and if he does go to Dallas, that's huge. Wait, let me like that because I want to get more of those. Okay, I already did because I want to get more of that stuff. Okay, 2024-2025 NHL regular season is just over a month away. Who's taking home the Jack Adams Award in the award odds via FanDuel? I could see it brewing Brunette of the Predators, but I don't think it will because they did make the playoffs last season. I think it's going to be Sheldon Keefe. Just because the Devils were really bad last season. If they do make it to the Stanley Cup final, which I do believe they will, the Eastern Conference Finals, maybe Stanley Cup final. I think he's gonna take it home. Okay, I'm just going through. We're gonna end it pretty soon, but we're just going through see if I say anything better. Yeah, did you guys see that? There's a few the Anaheim Ducks are going to Victory Plus. Dallas Stars and Anaheim Ducks are going to this thing called Victory Plus, and you can watch like a bunch of their games for free, like almost all of them for free. That's pretty cool. Hopefully other teams get to do that too. I'm still gonna watch them on like the streaming websites, got streaming sources, but yeah. Maple Leafs have been ranked daily face-off as having a 23rd best, 10th worst prospect pool in the entire NHL. Notable prospects like Easton Callan, Fraser Minton, and Topi Niemela. I don't know who that is. Leading the team's list. This is the one spot higher than the 24th ranking by the Daily Faceoff last year. The Leafs have the 4th worst projected prospect pool in the Atlantic Division, with only Florida 26, Ottawa 30, Boston 31, and Tampa Bay 32 ranked lower. Via Elias Hockey and Daily Faceoff. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. A lot of these are just some random posts that have no relevance to hockey or that I care about. Anyways. So, I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 12 of season 4 of this podcast. So, like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hopefully you get to watch more podcasts with me and watch me and continue to watch me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.